Ndlovu. Was that a foul by Adams? He recognized that himself immediately. Bit of an adductor problem last week, kept him out against Sekhukhune. Bit of precaution as well around Steve Barker's decision not to field him. Margeman wins the tackle, forward from Basadin, however. Hamza to Goss, who's done well to keep us in play, and then safety first, into touch. Lots to think about in these early stages for Gavin Hunt, for Andre Arendse, his assistant.
You can see that they're struggling to try and adjust to the game itself. Also the conditions, they don't allow them as well, because I think they're playing against the wind, but they need to play a little bit closer to each other for those second balls to be able to win it and actually try and engage Jukumanje and the problem.
There's that effort down the channel. Jukumanje with the flick on, but Lyle Kay asked, despite his pace, to do quite a bit of work. Ture and Masuluke not on the same wavelength for a second or two there. Slachwayo, Nungu, Hamza back to the Zambian. Hamza looking to play it in. Ture clears it comfortably away. That's good work from Slachwayo, recognizing the danger that Devon Titus poses. Dino van Rooyen wearing the skipper's armband. That win in the last round for Stellenbosch against Milford from the National First Division. 6-1 triumph away from home in Durban. As a record club victory for Stellenbosch. They are setting new standards for themselves this season. This 20-run unbeaten record is also a club record.
I mean, the I team that is growing leaps and bounds. Everybody speaks about them, especially with other teams as well, being aware as to how Stellenbosch have actually now this season, how they've been competing. Nobody wants to play them because they know how dangerous they are, and they start collecting points when it matters most.
That win they had in the first round against Pretoria Callies was perhaps a little fortuitous on post-match penalties. Supersport also won in the first round on post-match penalties after a 1-1 draw with Cape Town City. Here's Lakay into the penalty area. Gets it a corner for them.
Good work there being done by the skipper, be able to cover there. But I thought Lakay there had an opportunity to put the ball earlier on inside the box, but I guess also there was not enough support inside the box where I think Grobler and Jukumanje were still far behind.
Okay, he's got 4 goals this season, which is not his highest in a single campaign, but just 2 away. Margeman to the back post, a little bit of a curl, a little bit of a hesitation from Bradley Grobler.
And you think that with Supersport, they'll be waiting for those opportunities of set pieces, putting the big boys inside the box and trying to punish, especially now that they haven't like really acclimatized to the game. They'll want to use those set pieces very well.
Nduli with Ture. Young's in a purple patch of form of late as well. On the outside of the boot, looking to find Reyners. The pace of Ura almost took that away from Ndlovu. Lungu in picture was back in the Zambia national team in March for their 2 friendlies against Malawi and Zimbabwe, but they left him out of the squad for the AFCON in the Ivory Coast at the beginning of the year. He must have been disappointed not to play for Zambia in that competition. Here's De Jong, and he's offside. Goss Daba with a nice header. Forward from Ocon, Jukumanja gets away from him. He'll be looking to make an impact in this game and in the closing stage of the season. Just 4 goals in this campaign. He's got 8 for Pirates last season.
And such a striker with that stature, you wouldn't expect him to be strong aerially. But he finds himself in good positions inside the box, and whenever he gets an opportunity, he will be able to punish Stellies, but those crosses needs to come in. But Supersport still trying to really adjust to the game. They still need to be defensively sound as well for them to start now progressing into playing those balls for Grobler, and Jukumanja will be able to benefit from those.
Stellenbosch off to Polokwane in midweek against Sekhukhune. Then they're down to Bombala against TS Galaxy. Supersport United back to league action next in midweek against Polokwane City, and then they have a home game against Chippa United at the weekend. All of these ties, of course, must be settled at this stage of the competition. So, if needs be, it could be a long afternoon here at the Dani Craven Stadium. Stellenbosch with that lead. Rainers. Markman, a little touch in from Basadin. Whose ball is that? Or Adams, rather. Daba. Back from Srachwayo. Markman gets a nice touch. Grobler. Now the shot from Jukumanja forces the save out of Masuluke.
A little bit of a confident booster there for Supersport. A little bit of combination passes there, finds Jukumanja outside the box because they're struggling to get the balls out wide. Then with all the wind as well being against them, you need to try different methods to try and get a goal back.
Goss. Again, they're looking down this left-hand channel here, the high ball, and then the flick on from whoever is in position. Someone onto the second ball. It's Toure keeping a close eye on Grobler. He's got 3 goals in the past against Stellenbosch, Bradley Grobler. Bashera, Lekay, De Jong. Let's give it away. Markman will look to get Lungu. Up in the air from Ntaba. Jukumanja, Grobler. Lyle Lekay now on the edge of the area. This is a little too strong from Jukumanja for his fellow Zimbabwean Bashera.
You can see there with Jukumanja there trying to tell Bashera that to be on this bike whenever Lekay cuts in to try and play this combination play, because you need to go out wide again as the pay instruction from Coach Gavin Hunt to bring those balls inside the box, and you want Bashera as well to get a little bit higher up the pitch to be able to add those numbers going forward.
Comes off Ocon. Now Jukumanja, an maze of players in the middle there. Hamza looks up. Too strong for Lekay. too strong for Lekay. Everybody walks. Everybody walks in towards the throw in here, the size of this pitch. Look how much traffic there is this side of the pitch. There's hardly anyone on that right-hand side.
Yeah, because when you have a tactician like your...
Jukamanja wide to Chrobra. Lekay waits. Lekay with that left foot. But Scherer joins in. It'll come off Nduli and it'll be a corner. A lot more sparkling from SuperSport United. And Gavin Hunt says to Lekay, you go and take the corner with that left foot of yours. They look to swing it away from goalkeeper Masaluke, who's nice and big and can pluck these things rather easily out the air. Queuing up there, Ocon misses. The shot will come in, and it's just over the top from Lungu.
That's where SuperSport are very, very dangerous. With 5 or 6 players inside the box, makes it very, very difficult to defend. And with Lyle Lekay, with his precision on his left foot, you can see the SuperSport nearly had an opportunity there, but Lungu couldn't actually find the target from that volley.
Nduli. Adam's going to be careful here. There's a lot of confidence though about him, and then it's given away to Lekay. He'll get a second bite. Brings Van Rooyen into play. Titus ahead of him. He looks to find Ura at the back post. Ura almost got a little touch ahead of Hamza. Hlachwayo clears. High up in the air by Ture. It just hangs up there. This wind blowing a little bit, but Lekay with a foul on Van Rooyen, so Stellenbosch will have possession. There's just a little shove in the back, right in front of the referee.
I can see as well that it's going to be one of those games where whoever wins those second balls, first balls aerially, they might have an opportunity to try and dominate the game, because you can see when the ball is in the air, Stellenbosch also struggling to win those balls, especially in that midfield, but on the ground they are dominating.
Michael back helping out Ocon. Skews off the side of the boot, so throw in to Stellenbosch. Home pressure continues. We're moving up rapidly to the 25-minute mark. SuperSport first winners of this trophy in 1999. They were last Nedbank Cup winners, 2017. In between another 3 trophies, so 5 in total in the Nedbank Cup for SuperSport. Stellenbosch looking for their maiden Nedbank Cup success. Remember, the winner also gets a place in African club competition next season in the Confeds Cup.
Yeah, it puts you closer. If you can't finish second in the league, it gives you an opportunity to play continental football. But here's again another set piece for Stellies. They don't have many big bodies, but they still have Toure that might be a little bit of a problem for Hlachwayo and them, especially in the back post.
A decent turnout of SuperSport fans here today. A couple of Sundowns supporters too, a bit of Pretoria loyalty. He's got Michael Jordan on the side of his neck there, Ricardo Goss. He's going to need potentially to be leaping up Jordan-esque style if this is a decent kick from Basadin. Basadin with a left foot, of course. We've seen 1 or 2 spectacular efforts in his time. Basadin gets the corner. I suppose the wall did its job there. 3-1 win for Supersport in their last cup game against Richards Bay. Adams will play the short. This is the first corner of the game for Stellenbosch. Rainers cleared away by Markaman. Titus. Krobla wants Jukumanja to chase onto that. Bashera and Glovo. Glovo in the Maritzburg side that lost in the final 2018 here in the Cape against Free State Stars. Krobla keeps that in play. Here's Jukumanja, but he was offside.
Guess that's how Supersport wants to play. Get those balls high enough for Krobla to be able to flick on, for Jukumanja to be able to be running on to those second balls. But at times as well, you can see that Stellies are playing that high line. It's unfortunate for Supersport front lines. They're not using that speed. They don't have really speed between Jukumanja and Krobla to be able to punish the space that is left behind.
Good header from Ura, and Rainer showing his pace here. Gets ahead of Tlachwayo, lays it back, Ura! Well, that could have been a better effort from the Ivorian. There's quite a few complaints and moans amongst the Supersport players at the moment with each other.
Yeah, because you can see the numbers inside the box, but nobody is tracking Uru. You can see that they're just marking the space instead of marking an opponent. That's why Maraman there is kept on telling them that you need to mark people inside the box.
Glovo, it's Tabo cut it out, or tried to cut it out, but his own teammate was in his way. Here's the cross. Oh, Masaluka could have caught that comfortably. He's punched it instead, and it's still alive here with Bashera. He had surgery at the beginning of the season, Bashera. Missed the first 6 weeks of the campaign, but still going strong. Now Jukumanja. Lungu to the line. Vasadine is a capable left back. Couple of posters there of Luke Fleers tragically killed last week. He was at Supersport until the end of last season and then moved to Kaiser Chiefs, being remembered by the supporters here. Well, he's been a wonderful servant, Onismo Bashera, for football in this country. Telkom knockout winner with Kaiser Chiefs back in 2007. You were kicking the ball in those days.
I was. I think it's 2007. I think I was at Supersport United. But he's been a good 7 of the game. You know, I watched him when before he went overseas as a left back. It's one of those left back that wants to bomb forward. I guess also now just uses experience because the age is no longer there, but you can see also gets into the right areas to try and bring the cross inside the box.
Half an hour gone, yeah. Dani Craven, Aniset Ura with the opening goal on 7 minutes. Perfect start for Stellenbosch. Looking to move into the semi-finals and join Mamelodi Sundowns in the last 4 of the Nedbank Cup. Zulu and Orlando Pirates at 6 tonight. That's going to be a fascinating game from Moses Mabhida. And tomorrow afternoon, this time, Galaxy, who are on a great run of form, hosting Chipper United, who beat Kaiser Chiefs just a couple of weeks ago. They'll be full of confidence too. Van Rooyen. Ball was hanging up a little bit in the air when Stellenbosch played in, but they reacting well to that. Here's Ura, De Jong, Titus. Oh, that's a good save. Was he onside? Flag stayed down. Lovely football.
Lovely football indeed. I mean, good vision there from De Jong to be able to play that ball just in between the supersport defense. And look at the run as well from Titus. He was onside indeed.
It's a very good save from Goss.
Yeah. And look at that pass, just in between there. That's what you want from a winger. Not all the time holding the line, but make those penetrative passes. That's why he scores goals this season, making that deep run to be able to go in 1v1 with the keeper.
Basadin. Titus will take the throw in quickly to Mtava. Back again to the young defender who's looking to go to the byline now. Can he get the cross in? It gets a bit of a deflection. Margeman helping to clear. Lungu and De Jong back to steal it for Stellenbosch. They are so confident on the ball now, the home side.
They really are.
Reyners, De Jong needed a bit of a back heel there into the path of Basadin.
And also what troubles SuperSport as well, defensive players. De Jong gets into that midfield, have combination play with Adams and Nduli, but once they get into a last line of attack, he gets inside the box, becomes an extra player, so therefore nobody's tracking him, whether Ndlovu, Margeman. That becomes a problem because those runs have become very, very difficult to actually be able to track.
Claim there for a handball, but referee's not interested. Now Grobler held it up well for Jukumanja. And the case got pace. Masuluki read that well. Up to Titus. Van Rooyen, nice idea. It just doesn't hang for Titus. Clearances from Toure. Forward from Bashera. Good flick on from Grobler. The first touch from Jukumanja was disappointing. That's where SuperSport are hoping to profit. Yes, Ndlovu. Grobler. Back to Ndlovu. Grobler stays down. Play continues. Margeman. Hamza. The turn here from Lungu. Can he get it square? Grobler at the back post, heads it back. No one there. And Nduli sets Van Rooyen on his way. Ocon to clear. Ndlovu, Margeman, they're under a bit of pressure here. Done well to extricate themselves. Now, can they turn defence into attack? Indeed. Lungu out wide. Lekay on the left. Three in the middle now. He might go on his own onto his right foot. Oh, and there was a ball seemed to almost turn in the wind there.
Yeah, it's a decent shot there from a wicker foot of Lekay. You can see that Van Rooyen is expecting Lekay to go down the wide, down the left-hand side to bring those crosses, but he always cuts in, makes it very, very difficult, but he finds space and time. That's a little bit of good play there from SuperSport. I think it was a deflection as well from Mkaba.
SuperSport sending a few subs out to warm up. That's already the case for Stellenbosch. Don't expect there'll be any changes though before half time unless we have an injury. This is Titus. Ura finds Reyners. Now Reyners on goal. Turns back in. He's got support there from Basadin, but it just gets away from the two of them. Ura makes a good tackle, but it falls for Lekay. Now he's on the left, and he's put that wide, Lyle Lakay.
Yeah, he wasn't in control of that ball. I think the ball was getting away from him. And he turned very well there, Lakay, to try and put the ball in your strongest foot, actually. We know that he's got a good left foot, but you can see that the ball there was just slowly going away from him. And it's a transition that they never really got, especially early on into the game. You can see here, he wasn't in full control of the ball.
Nedbank Cup winner in 2020 and 2022, Lyle Lakay with Mamelodi Sundowns. 11 goal attempts in this game. You know it's a cup tie today.
Yeah.
Now there is a host of men in blue who push forward.